Welcome to Easy Time Solutions video tutorial series over the Easy Clocking Time and Attendance System. This session will be discussing applying specific pay class or job codes to an assigned schedule for an employee. Many situations can arise in which the rules that an employee gets paid may change. Let's say, for instance, that an employee normally takes an hour lunch, but for an extended period of time will be working through their lunch. We can accommodate this by setting up a specific schedule or editing a schedule that exists and applying a pay class that is not the default of the employees in order to save time when approving the time cards. This can also be done for applying a job code in which an employee may be working a specific job for a specific period of time that is not their normal job. This may simply be for tracking purposes. This may also be for budgetary purposes. Let's take a look at how to set up a schedule with a specific pay class. This does build on the same rules that is available in the tutorial sections for setting up a schedule. So we will jump through several of the fields, as you can see those more specifically in the tutorial sections or by going back to Session 1's training series. We'll go up to Schedules and create a schedule. We have an employee selected, but we could also select multiple employees. We'll go to the location in which this person will be working, and we'll go to Next. What's the recurrence of pattern? We are only going to create this for a week, as this is going to be a short-term use. And we will go from the 7th through November 11th. From here, we're going to select a shift, and we'll select a 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., as that is regular, and it would normally accommodate a paid lunch, or I'm sorry, an unpaid lunch. Now, if we would like to adjust the pay class and change the rules of the user, normally this is going to go to the default rules that are set up under Users and General. But we're going to override those for a short period of time. So instead of going default, we're going to go ahead and select full-time, which does not allow an employee to have an hour lunch. It pays them for a full day that they are not taking a lunch out. These rules will be set up within your employer, and they will be defined more specifically by the naming conventions. This account is simply a demo account and has very generic accounts built in. So we can change the pay class here and click Next. Now we also can apply jobs to an employee. For our purposes, we do need to select a specific project which will allow us jobs. But if jobs are applied to an employee by default, we can simply go to Jobs and have a list of jobs that are available to that employee listed under the job codes. Perhaps Eric is going to be working as a lifeguard for the week, and he's not going to be taking a lunch break. We can apply those rules whether they are together or independently in regards to the jobs as well as the pay class. We may edit one or the other or both. Once those are set, we can create this new schedule, and those rules will be applied to Eric while this is in place. We can see here that we have the location as well as the job listed. In order to see the pay class, we would need to select that shift and skip forward to the third menu in order to see the pay class that is being used within that schedule. In order to edit it, we simply need to click on that schedule as we just did, and we could edit any of that information or delete that schedule as we would wish. Again, these jobs and pay classes will be applicable to the employees, set up, and can be designed as a 1-to-1 ratio. Perhaps everybody in your department is not able to work all the jobs available to those employees within your department. The ones that are selected for your employee will be available. This will save you time if you can set up the schedule beforehand when you go back to approve time cards and not have to make manual edits for every day that a schedule is worked. For more specific information on creating schedules, editing those schedules, please check out the tutorial section on the help desk in order to see more specific instances as well as how to make more specific changes within those schedules.